Alright, ayun, naka-record na. So, welcome sa training natin dito. So, basically, I just completed the training materials in graphics for the email marketing sa Shopify, which is Klaviyo or Klaviyo, whatever how you pronounce it. So, all right. So, I as I promised, sabi ko I'll give you free training regarding sa Klaviyo or email marketing since it's part of e-commerce and it's um a big help when someone doing some business with e-commerce. It's really necessary if you're gonna do email marketing since um, it's a good strategy to scale business and increase the revenue or the ROI. All right. So let's start understanding what is Klaviyo. So Klaviyo basically is a cloud-based marketing automation platform designed to help e-commerce businesses create targeted and personalized marketing campaigns. So it provides tools for email marketing, SMS marketing, social media advertising, and web personalization. Among others, Klaviyo is particularly popular among Shopify and Magento merchants and integrates with a wide range of e-commerce platforms and tools. The platforms uses customer data, behavior segments, target audiences, automate campaigns, and analyze results with the aim of driving sales and revenue growth for businesses. So basically, si Klaviyo is a software that you can integrate to any e-commerce platforms such as WordPress, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Wix, you name it. So you can use that for your business. Kahit hindi e-commerce, ginagamit din ito for real estate campaigns or other email marketing campaigns kahit hindi e-commerce since it's a standalone platform. So it's just Klaviyo allows to integrate their software or their email marketing platform to different kind of businesses. All right. So what does Klaviyo can do? So basically, si Klaviyo will help you send automation campaigns to your audiences or customers. Kasi ang hirap nga naman, 'di ba, magsasend ka ng email marketing, gagawa ka ng flow everyday, gagawa ka ng template everyday, gagawa ka ng copywriting everyday. So which is a time consuming kasi hindi naman ganoon kadali-dali mag-design agad ng email marketing unless computer text lang. If you're doing e-commerce like selling products on Shopify or other e-commerce platforms, so you really need to stand out dun sa mga competitors mo, dun sa design na gagamitin mo for your email marketing campaigns. So, um, kung magaling ka sa graphic, then it's good for you. Alright? So, ah paano mo male-leverage kasi, paano mo male-leverage yung email marketing mo, using an AI. Kasi nowadays we know that ang dami ng AI, meron ng ChatGPT, meron ng different AIs na nagsisilabasan na software ngayon. So, paano ito makakatulong sa iyo in terms of email marketing? So, let's talk about ChatGPT since this is one of the favorite tool na ginagamit ko in terms of content writing, email marketing, generating email subject catchy headlines and so on. So, ano nga ba si ChatGPT? So, ChatGPT is a large language model that uses artificial intelligence to hold text conversations with users that can feel natural as if you were asking someone questions. All right. So basically, it's an AI na parang you can ask them normally, like a normal questions that they will gonna answer like a human. So just simply imagine how the technology can evolve the system, right? So ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. The language model can respond to questions and compose various written content, including articles, social media posts, essays, code, and emails. Take note, code. It can generate code for you. And it's really helpful, especially kung alam mo si Shopify, nagdi-designing ka, if you need something HTML na gusto mong i-add sa website mo, and then ChatGPT is gonna be um, the best resource that you can ask for the codes. Ginagamit ko siya actually for codes. I'll show you later on, uh, probably after next slides. All right. Now, what can ChatGPT can do sa email marketing? Now, ChatGPT uh, can help you to personalize your email, rewrite content, generate headlines, subject line optimization, email content, subject line ideas, and HTML codes. Because sometimes you have to, especially dun sa mga web, gumagamit sila ng HTML code to get some additional, um, features na hindi naman wala sa default template ng email marketing. So it allows you to compose or create your own HTML if marunong ka. If hindi, you can stick around with the templates na binibigay ni Klaviyo. Alright? So those are the common things na pwede mong magamit. Content writing, I'll change this one kasi duplicate. Content, email content, uh, content optimization, subject line optimization, email content, subject line ideas, HTML codes. So, in that way, di ka mahirapan sa pag-iisip kung ano may magiging idea mo sa subject headlines. The reason why you need to get the to have a catchy headlines or email subject headlines, because that's the only way to catch your um what was this audience attention when they see your email sa account nila or sa dun sa Gmail nila. They will definitely click your email because it matters. Kasi kung yung email mo, pag no hindi naman siya attractive, or yung subject headline mo hindi siya attractive, tapos like the usual na may nakita kang email, di mo ni-open, hanggat sa sunod na email na naman hindi mo siya in-open kasi alam mo kung ano yun, right? So yung mangyayari niyan is mapupunta siya sa spam. So how does it affect the performance of your email marketing? There is what we call CTR, or click through rate. So meaning to say, yung click through rate niyan, that identifies the rate, the percentage rate kung ilang katao ang nag-click sa email mo. Kung mababa yung percentage niyan, that's a what was this? Um, Indication na hindi sila interesado to click your email, which is the first goal of your email marketing. So let them click sa email mo para mabasa yung content mo. And that's where the content papasok, yung email content mo, para makuha ng attention mo to click the button dun sa email na your sa email content mo na gusto mong bentahan sila sa produkto mo, para once they click that, they will be routed dun sa website kung saan sila they will take action, probably read some content, kung ano yung ino-offer mo, and so on. So just to give you an example, let's go to this website. So yan, yan. This is the example email, okay? Or the one of the techniques to um, get audiences via email. So you have to offer something um, for your customer, like discounts, coupons, or whatsoever, kung ano yung strategy mo. But usually, commonly ginagamit is discounts. So you're asking them to put some email para makakuha sila ng discount, which is the 5%. So what will happen after signing up to this sign up form? So it will goes to directly to your Gmail. Hold on. So let's find this one I have here. All right, let's take a look at here. I think meron ako dito kasi. Mhm. Let's find the one. All right. So, after signing up dun sa pop-up na nakita ninyo, uh, this will go straight directly to the promotion tab. Sometimes it goes to inbox or promotions. Now, the purpose of getting their email para makuha mo yung information nila para in the future if you want to send email marketing campaigns, masasama sila. All right? So, after signing up, uh, after putting the email, the customer will get directly uh, an email coming from you using the Clavio to welcome them and give them the discount code that uh, they want for the 5%. Now, this is just an example of a graphic design that I did for my client. So this is the design is, as you can see, there is a thank you for signing up. The headline is welcome to Zindes, a world of beautiful lighting, since we're selling chandeliers, lamps, and so on. So yan, there's a content. We're happy to welcome you. Get your 5% discount now. Then some images. Use the code upon checkout. Then shop now. Why choose us? And so on. So the purpose of welcome email is to no, not try to sell them right away. Try to introduce your brand first. Kasi sounds kung pagka-open pa lang ng email, bubunga sa lahat ng produkto mo, then sounds like uh, pinupush mo sila na bumili agad sa website mo. And you're not introducing the brand first. Okay? So the purpose of welcome email is introducing them first, couple of contents about saying thank you for signing up or providing their email, then show a couple of products, introduce your brand, why you choose the company, why you need to choose us to buy what you want. So then that's where the action customer will take dun sa ginawa mo. So once they click this one, they're gonna be routed to the website and let them what was this? Let them choose the product. And since meron na silang discount code, then it will be easily applied dun sa checkout to get 5%. So yon. So that's how the scenario of an email marketing. Now, so ano ba yung mga kinakailangan mong i-set up in terms um, of setting up your email marketing campaign sa isang website or sa Shopify? Now, there are common things na ginagamit and really essential sa mga e-commerce na ginagamit talaga. So first is sign up form. So what is the purpose of sign up form? So yun yung pinakita ko. People will go to your website, then pop-up will come up, then it will be asking for your email kung gusto mo ba ng discount code. Once you signed up, then once you sign up, then makukuha niyo yung email ng customer, then the trigger or the email marketing platform or software na ginagamit mo will trigger to send a welcome email. So, dyan papasok si sign up form and papasok agad right away si welcome series email. So welcome series, there's an option to send multiple emails, even 5 emails as a welcome. So that depends how your clients wants how they will gonna welcome your customers via email. So in our case, we only send one email for welcome series. Usually, the other businesses or other Shopify owners will set up 3 emails to 5 emails. First is the welcome series, and second, they will try to sell you product. Hey, did you check our new release product? Grab your discount before it expires, and so on and so forth. So, yon, that's part of the welcome series email. Baka mapansin nyo, kung mapapansin niyo kapag nag-sign up kayo ng email, ang dami nyong marireceive ng mga emails every day sa kanila. For example, ito, Glitty Jewels. Andito naman siya, Glitty Jewels. Andito naman siya sa baba, Glitty Jewels. So that's part of the automation. Ang tawag niyan is automation. Kung tinatawag automation 'yan, sa Klaviyo tinatawag yang email series. So welcome, depende yan sa ano yung campaign niyo. Welcome series ba yan or product promotion series ba yan and so on. So yan. So, abandon checkout. Let's talk abandon checkout. So, abandon checkout usually, ito yung mga taong nag-try mag-checkout, nag-add to cart, naglagay na ng information sa website, At the same time, naglagay na ng email address, naglagay na ng shipping address. However, hindi nila tinuloy. For some reason, we don't know. Baka namahalan sa shipping or baka nagbago yung isip or baka nag-brand out. Kaya namatay yung computer at hindi nila matuloy-tuloy yung pag-check out. Right? So, dito na naman papasok si Klaviyo email marketing. So, what Klaviyo will do is they will try to send im- uh, they will try to send the customer an email saying, "Hey, you abandoned something. You left something on your checkout. You might want. Do you want an extra 10% off?" That nakadepende yan sa campaign. Usually, abandoned checkout will offer 5%, 10% just to recover the purchase. Kasi sayang naman yun, right? Kasi nawala, andun na sa checkout, hindi pa tinuloy. So sa campaign ng abandoned checkout, they will nakadepende yan sa setup ninyo kung ano yung promotion ninyo or ano yung gusto ng client ninyo. But usually discount yung in-offer. They will send an email. Klaviyo will send an email to the customer saying, "Hey, you left something on your checkout on your cart. We would like to offer you an extra 10% off. Just use the discount below. Just hurry before the code expires." Bakit may ganun na just hurry or grab it now, um, make it quick? It's because it creates urgency. Kapag sinabi mo kasing bilisan mo baka maubusan ka na, right? So it creates an urgency sa mind ng customer. Okay, I have to proceed with the purchase because baka tomorrow mag-expire yung discount code, then wala na ako. Wala na akong makukuha 10%, right? So it creates urgency. So that's the purpose of abandoned checkout. And it really helps to recover the um, purchase of the customer. That's proven na sa e-commerce. Now, the other thing na pwedeng i-set up is a thank you email. So, thank you email basically is pagkatapos mag-purchase. For example, abandoned checkout. Pag-abandon ni customer ng checkout, um, then nakakuha sila ng email, then they decided to proceed with the checkout with the 10% or 5% you provided them. Then, after placing an order, once successful, the email marketing platform, again, the Klaviyo, will trigger to send an email to customer and saying, "Thank you for your purchase. We're happy that you successfully purchased. If you have any questions and so on, blah blah blah, and whatever your content is, then here's another discount code, 5% on your next purchase. The code will expire in the next 30 days." So parang cross upselling pa din. So kumuha na naka-discount code pa siya ng 10% man and may additional pa siya na 10% or 5% na naman for the next 30 days. So what's the purpose of that? Bakit may mga ganyang offer na mga pakulo? It's because you want the customer to purchase again to your website as repeat buyer. All right? Bakit? It will create kasi loyalty sa customer. Okay, because the customer will think kapag nakakuha na rin siya agad ng discount tapos yung first purchase niya satisfied siya, of course babalik yun sa website ninyo. Kasi bakit pa naman siya maghahanap ng sa iba na dun sa produkto na yun since andun na nakuha mo na yung loyalty ng customer. At may discount ba siya, right? May may discount na siya nakuha from from your website. So it will create loyalty at the same time it will um, customer can be a repeat buyer sa website mo, which is really good kasi repeat buyer can increase your revenue, of course, or sales sa website. All right? Now, the second one is the email request review. So merong mga tinatawag na integrations or mga applications na your Shopify allow or the email marketing platform allows you to integrate your product review sa email marketing mo. For example, Looks, Judge.me product reviews, Shopify product reviews, what else? Review, Stamp.io. So those are the common na mga known na mga product review app where people can leave or where customers can leave actual review of the products that they received or that they ordered from your website. So what will happen is para siyang may trigger din or meron siyang tinatawag na flow. So for example, yung email request mo is after ng thank you email mo, since it's confirmed na order na siya, you can set up an email request review. For example, yung shipping timeline mo is 15 days. Now, you can set up your email request review after 20 days to make sure na na-receive na yun ni customer. So after 20 days, you can the email marketing will automatically trigger to send an email to that customer that, hey, just want to make sure that you received your product. Do you have any concerns or issues and so on and so forth? If not, we're happy to assist you whatever your concern is. Then sa bottom of the email, then you can say that um, uh, by any chance, we want to request for a review of what your thoughts about the product experience and so on and so forth. So the customer will just simply click the email and they will be routed to the actual product page of the product page kung saan sila makakapag-leave ng product review dun sa produkto mo na binili nila. So that's how it works uh, email request review. Next is the dynamic coupons. Sorry. So what dynamic coupons means? So basically dynamic coupons is ito yung mga unique codes. Pag sinabing may dynamic, ito yung mga unique codes or mga codes na hindi magkakapareha. So it's only unique for you. For example, you sign up for an email, sign up or sign up form. So the dynamic codes kasi magkadugtong to sila, sign up form, welcome series, and dynamic coupons. Pwede to silang pag-isahin kasi combination to. If you want to set up a unique code, for example, meron kang 5 katao or 5 customer ngayon na araw na to, nag-sign up sa sign up form mo sa email marketing mo. Now, since meron kang set up na welcome email series, right, or welcome email sa customer. Now, what will happen is the dynamic coupons will generate unique codes for the 5 people or for the 5 customers. Hindi sila magkakapareha. Right? So for example, the first code, let's say the first code for this first customer, let's say first, second, third, fourth, five. So the dynamic codes will generate a unique code. And this one, ganyan yung code niya. This one, ito yung code marireceive niya. And this one, ito. And this one is ito. So, what's the purpose of it? Merong mga ganitong uh, bakit merong mga ganitong klaseng setup ng mga unique codes? It because if you want to make sure na hindi siya magagamit ng ibang customer yung code, then you have to set up a dynamic code. Kasi what will happen if one code lang siya, for example, for 5 customer, one code lang siya, let's say for example, discount 5. Now, what will happen? Probably they will gonna use the discount code over and over again. All right. So probably they will gonna use the discount code. They will provide that to everybody or someone to use the discount code, which is hindi ganun yung dapat mangyari. Kasi kapag nag-email marketing ka and you want to track what's the progress of your email marketing, and you want to make sure that every customers or potential customer or buyer sa website mo na they're using a unique code para malaman mo kung itong customer ba to is interesado ba to, ginamit ba tong code or hindi. Matatrack mo siya in that way using dynamic coupons. All right? So, for example, ito na yung mga coupons na generate ng Klaviyo. So, what will happen is you can set kasi sa Klaviyo ng expiry or expiration. For example, after if if the email marketing or the if Klaviyo will send an email to the customer, you can set up, for example, na okay, expiration of the code upon send the email once Klaviyo sent an email to the customer, it will expire in 24 hours. 24 hours. All right. So After 24 hours, hindi na nila ito magagamit yung code, so mawawalan sila ng 10% discount. So, wala ng 10%. So, sayang yon. So, again, yung sabi ko kanina, it will create urgency kasi nga, 24 hours lang yung expiration ng code and that after that, hindi na sila makaka-receive ng code. It will expire. So, that's why it's really help to increase the revenue sa website. Kasi gumagamit ka ng itong mga strategy and most businesses is doing this, especially for e-commerce. All right? Now, itong nabanggit ko, itong lima na to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is kinakailangan pa yung i-set up sa Klaviyo, which we will do that on the next video. So we will start graphic design using Canva kasi sa Canva lang ako nagde-design ng email, and you will see how it will actually set up on Klaviyo. All right? Now, an ano nga ba yung email marketing? Paano ba ito nakakatulong sa business? Alright? So, email marketing, as per Statista, it's a source of para siyang data or surveys na nag-study about sa mga politics, um, people's, country, states, software, marketing, and all. Sila yung mga research company. So, according to them, it's a 4 billion daily email users. Take note of that. 4 billion daily email users. If you're, let's say for example, just 2% of that million yan, yung customer mo. And you don't have to spend thousands of money to send a campaign or to run or to send an advertising campaign. Unlike doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, you need to set a daily budget on that. And what's the good in email marketing is sigurado ka na potential buyer na yung sesendan mo ng campaign mo. Bakit? Kasi napunta na yan sa website mo at nag-sign up sila ng email. So that means they show some interest of your product sa website. And probably di lang nila ma-afford muna or hindi pa sila sigurado kung bibili ba sila hindi. Baka nag-aantay lang sila na masenda ng coupons or discount or nag-aantay ng promotion mo and so on. So 70% nan is siguradong buyer mo na yan or bibili na yan. Kulang na lang ng kaunti, bibili na talaga yan. So that's why dyan papasok sa email marketing. So email marketing revenue worldwide, according to the estimate, from 2020 to 2027, it will cost billions of dollars na 17.9 billion dollars. 2023 pa tayo ngayon. So in the next 5 years, lalawak pa yung email marketing and users. So kung mapapansin nyo, pag bumisita kayo ng isang website, nandyan talaga yung mga pop-up, kahit anong website pa yan, nandyan talaga, di talaga mawawala yan yung newsletter kasi they want to get your information para masendan kanila ng campaigns nila. Kasi it's 80% cheaper or 70% cheaper compared to running a Facebook ads. Kasi dito sa Klaviyo, you will just need to purchase a subscription one time every month. And you can send thousands of email every day. Versus to Facebook ads or advertising, you have to spend or you have to a lot of budget para maging successful yung campaigns mo. Sa email marketing, all you have to do is to set up properly a nice content, a nice graphic, a good flow of email campaign, then just wait for revenue. And as a proof, for this client, I'm the one who set up the email marketing campaign, and na-set up namin to just last week. I think magto 2 weeks na. I think 10 days probably. And this is our revenue. So we made a conversion summary. It's $18,124.19. And let's zoom a little bit. Yan. As mapapansin ninyo, open rate ng email namin is above 53%. Yung click-through rate namin is umabot ng 585.11%. Place order rate is 17.73%. 17.73% with the welcome series na ginawa namin. As you can see, meron yung customer thank you email request review. The reason why nakikita nyo it's draft because we have a different process kasi manual namin sila sinisendan. Hindi siya automated. I don't know what's wrong with the client, bakit ganun yung strategy niya, but I followed kung ano yung gusto niya. But sa welcome series, as mapapansin nyo, hindi pa lang maraming karamihan kasi nga last 2 weeks pa lang or magto 2 weeks pa lang or 10 days or 9 days pa lang yung kaka-set up ng email marketing namin. But as you can see, we already collected 101 emails with unique clicks with 9 with revenue of 12,743 dollars and 99 cents. Sa abandoned cart, as you can see, kung gaano nakatulong makarecover yung abandoned cart, we have sa 19 people who abandoned their checkout, we were able to recover a 3 customers. So kumita siya ng 4,663.80 dollars. Simply imagine kung gaano kalaki yung kinita niyan. Because of email marketing and how much we're paying for the subscription, only $30 per month. And the ROI return, it's more than that. Dito pa lang, sobrang bawing-bawi na. Kahit ito, 1 year subscription na yung sales na yan. Sobra-sobra pa yung balik sa $30. Which is my client was really happy and give me some bonus because of this. He wasn't expected na I can do email marketing kasi alam lang niya Shopify. Because that's what the job contract or the contract. So, kasi si client is looking for email kung meron ako alam, then I offered my skills. I can do. Let me help you with that. So, yun. Natuwa siya, binigyan ako ng bonus. So, that is part of the um, email marketing. In the next video, ituturo ko paano mag-design, paano mag-set up ng email Klaviyo sa Shopify, paano siya i-integrate ng maayos, and paano siya gumagana at paano siya i-display sa website. Alright? If you have any questions, just message or drop some comments in our community dun sa website. Then, we'll make sure to answer all of your questions. Sounds good? See you in the next video.